Readers of the Book of Mormon may at times wonder where in the Americas the events described in that book took place. Interest in answering these questions began almost immediately after the Book of Mormon was published. For example, only months later, Oliver Cowdery and a group of missionaries were apparently telling people in Ohio that Lehi landed on the coast of Chile. Even Joseph Smith mentioned the topic. In a letter to his wife Emma, Joseph Smith described their travels as wandering over the plains of the Nephites and picking up their skulls and their bones as proof of the Book of Mormon's divine authenticity. And years later, after Joseph Smith received a book on Central American ruins, he wrote a letter thanking the giver. In it, he stated that it corresponds with and supports the testimony of the Book of Mormon. And in 1842, while Joseph Smith was the editor, the Times and Seasons published several articles highlighting ruins in Central America as evidence for the Book of Mormon. Stylometric studies even suggest that Joseph Smith wrote some of these articles. Based on these statements and many others, we see that for the early Latter-day Saints, events in the Book of Mormon were believed to have spanned the entire Western Hemisphere. But although most early Latter-day Saints had a hemispheric understanding of Book of Mormon geography, there was no universally accepted model of Book of Mormon lands, and different opinions persisted. By 1890, President Cannon then made clear that the First Presidency did not endorse any specific location. Today, the LDS Church remains neutral on the topic, believing that the Lord has not yet revealed where the Book of Mormon happened. Even while remaining officially neutral, however, several church leaders have encouraged appropriate and diligent study of the topic, even recommending how to properly study it out. Ultimately, as several leaders have stressed, while the subject is of interest and has value, readers should not let it distract them from the true purpose of the Book of Mormon. President Russell M. Nelson explained that, interesting as these matters may be, study of the Book of Mormon is most rewarding when one focuses on its primary purpose, to testify of Jesus Christ. And now you know why.